All right, once again, it's your boy GM Slick DZ off the Heezy, Mr. Ski, ha 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 ha. You already know what time it is. You know what I mean? Click that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notifications for all that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it popping right now. So back again, once again, I'm doing another Netflix film. It's called The Lovebirds. When a couple in the fast lanes to Splitsville accidentally careens into a murder, they take off on a wild race to find the killer and clear their names. So Issa Rae's in the film, you know, she's looking marvelous as usual, getting it popping. And yeah, she's been in a couple of movies too. You know, she did the movie Little. She's got other projects that I can't think of right now, but we all know the original project that we all know her from. Her critically acclaimed HBO series, Insecure, which I've seen seasons 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen season 4 yet, but people are telling me they ain't really feeling it, but I have to figure that out for myself, but definitely gonna check that out. She actually did a lot of the writing in Insecure, you know, the HBO series, like written and possibly produced or whatever. But let's get back to the movie, The Lovebirds. So everything's all nice, it's all hunky-dory, you know, this is around the first couple of dates that they've had, everything was all cool and everything. You know, it's all classic, all that puppy love stuff that happens, you know, when you're dealing with a relationship, everything's all fine and dandy. You know what I mean? But after any couple that's been together, especially after 4 years after this time, they start arguing over like the silliest shit. So they was arguing about this show called The Amazing Race, and I'll be quite honest, I've never seen it, so I really don't know what it's about. But it's a lot of little frivolous things like that, and they get into arguments in detail. So at this point, they really don't have a whole lot of excitement in their lives going on. It's pretty much a stale relationship or whatever. And at that point in the car, they feel like they're about to break up. It brings a tear to my eye. It's so sad. It's like, why? You can't break up. You gotta get together. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, they end up hitting a biker out of nowhere. It was like, damn, he just came bust out in the middle of the street. But I don't think he was really paying attention because he was looking into her eyes. And then all of a sudden, this biker came out of nowhere and he ended up crashing into him. So at this point, they made sure the biker was okay. Then he got up. He was looking scared. So he tried to ride off or whatever. So then this guy on the left commandeers their vehicle. He convinces him he's a cop and he's trying to chase this guy on a bike as a suspect or whatever like that. But really, he was a cop on the force for a while ago. But he convinces them that he's still a cop and trying to commandeer the suspect. But at this point, they catch up to the suspect, and the cop ends up running them over multiple times. So you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, snap, like, yeah, this ain't good at all. So after he goes down there, this cop is checking to see if he has his phone on him, but he doesn't have his phone on him. And that's one thing I forgot to mention. Before this cop commandeers their car, they had checked on the guy to see if he was okay. And when the guy left, she was like, hey, you forgot your phone. So she basically had the bicycle guy's phone on him before the cop got in the car. So he didn't even realize, he wasn't there and realized that she actually had took the phone before he started checking on it. So it's like, oh snap, she actually has this guy's phone. So the cop leaves the scene of the crime. This random couple happens to come down the alley and sees these two and like, oh snaps, they think that they killed this guy that was riding a bike. So at this point, they're basically scared to death and they end up just fleeing the scene. So they're basically in a position where like, hey, you're black, I'm brown. The cops are not going to believe anything we say. So we're just going to flee the scene, even though this guy has blood on his jacket or sweater or whatever, and they leave the car at the scene of the crime. And it's like, yeah, that wasn't very smart. So at this point, they still have the guy's phone. So they're thinking to themselves, look, we got to solve this mystery on our own, you know what I'm saying, so we can clear our names. So a lot of different things take place at this point in the movie. But the thing is, throughout all this, they're actually rekindling their flame by having all this crazy adventure going down, trying to clear their names and such. So it's a very nice romantic comedy to watch, and the setting that they're saying takes place in New Orleans. And there's just this one little funny scene. It's not really that funny, but a little tidbit. It's hilarious. So in this one scene, his phone is set to a lift, but it's actually a lift share. So they ended up, while they're doing investigations, they pick up this couple with Mardi Gras beads on. So it's like, you know, party central. So, you know, if you're with your girl, you know what I'm saying, you having a date night or something like that, you know, this is a little romantic comedy. I mean, it's cute. You know what I mean? It's just special. You know, Issa Rae is getting it popping in it. You know what I mean? The Lovebirds. Check it out. It's on Netflix. And once again, you already know what it is. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Click that notification button. You already know what it is. GM Slick DZ off the Heezy. Mr. You know the slogan. Mr. Skitty Skitty. Ha 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 ha. Ow. B.